Ain't nothing wrong with getting to a silent place and being in that silence. Ain't nothing wrong with sitting under the tree. How you doing? Sometimes we all need a little bit of silence. Most times we need some alone time. And just time with you and God, you and nature, you and your own thoughts, so you can reflect, rewind, and play the tape all the way through. Not get caught up in what everybody say about you, say about your situation, but what do you say about yourself? How do you define yourself? In today's world, we all have the opportunity to be bombarded by what others' opinions are, other thoughts. And it makes our intrusive thoughts even more hard to deal with. Still, we have to go back inside ourselves and deal with our own issues. That way we can truly help and deal with others' issues. So that's what I'm doing right now. You know, most times when you see me, I'm in a bit of nature as I can be in. The most nature I can be in right now. Hearing the water, seeing the ripple effect, which reminds me of every action has a response. Animals react for the most part, but they learn to respond to their environment. And that's as humans, since we have dominion over this earth, we should learn to respond. Speaking from my own experience, I don't know about you, but where I come from, in the streets of Atlanta, too many are reacting and going into the mindset of others and following they falsities, following they foul ups. And it gets us nowhere as a community. You know, we fall into that trap, and it truly is a trap, of thinking that the man has to be toxic. He has to show no tears. He has to show no feelings. He has to always be on guard, physically and mentally, and can't trust nobody. When those thoughts enter your brain and you live on that for so long, it becomes second nature, muscle memory. And it's the strongest muscle we got. It's going to be the strongest or the weakest. But in either way, whether it grew weak or strong, you either going to act on them weak thoughts or act on them strong thoughts. So it's important that we train our minds. It's important that I keep training my mind, because I ain't going to be perfect until I leave this body. And even then, I pray that God use this weakened and broken vessel, this human vessel, to bring some guidance, His guidance, into somebody's life who needs it, who might be on the edge, who might be willing to end it all. I'm willing to be used, so you ain't got to end it all. So you ain't got to give it on up. You know, something to live for, something to die for. In the righteous way, it's the pride which God has given all of us, all mankind. We all can create, whether we blind, deaf, or can't speak. We have the opportunity to create just by our presence, just by what our mind think is. And if we got our faculties that we can see, we can hear, we can speak, we can move around freely or semi-freely, man, you don't understand the power you got with you. And if you do understand the power you have inside of you and you use it for the negative force, reconsider. Children looking up to you, women looking up to you, and other men looking up to you, whether they admit it or not. And the more that you go ahead and go into that fire, which means go into the painful situations, you start to understand that these hard situations are refining us. Silver, go into the fire, right into the middle of the fire. so you can go ahead and be the image of the one who's refining you. And God refining us all. It's up to us whether we bend or break. Because he don't give us too much that we can't handle. We the ones who give up. We the ones who walk away from him. From the Most High source. So let's go ahead and continue on this journey, man. Staying strong. Because we can't take none of this stuff with us. Only thing we can take with us is our memories. Only thing we can take with us is the imprints that was left. And we can change the imprint that was left as well. You worth it. You got to believe that, though. I can't do it for you. You got to believe you worth it. And it is you worth living. You worth giving yourself a chance or a shot. Because when you wake up in that morning, whether you in a jail cell, whether you in your own house, whether you homeless on the street, you are the one you deal with first. Your thoughts, or the thoughts that's been input to you, and you have the right to combat them or the right to accept them. Don't fold, my family. There's only one race, human race. But if you choose to dissect yourself and put yourself in another corner and shit what can help you out, that's your battle as well. Choose your battles wisely. Don't fold. Don't stop. Keep going.